Happy birthday, Libra. This is your last week for those that are born at the end here of Libra.
Happy birthday to you.
At the end here of Libra, we are here, the last three signs.
Happy birthday, Ann.
Happy birthday, Ann. It's your birthday today, Ann. It's my friend Anya's birthday. It was yesterday. Who else do I know on this day? There was a bunch of other people.
I watched that Tonya Harding movie this weekend. Tonya, I think is what it is.
There's a ton. Isn't this like
Robbie Margot
20 years ago news?
What's the Robbo Margie, the Australian chick? You know her. She was in Harley Quinn.
Didn't watch that.
Anyways, it was pretty interesting. It's good to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I remember. Does it get into the whole like Michelle? What was it, Michelle?
No, it was.
What happened to Tonya Harding again? Something happened with her.
Is she the one that? She's the one that.
You watched the movie,
I
dude.
know. She hit Nancy Kerrigan. You know, she cracked her in the kneecap.
Oh, Nancy Kerrigan. Who wasn't Michelle Kuo? Oh, she was just really good.
Michelle Kwan. Yeah,
Michelle
she was
Kwan,
around
she
that
was
same
really
time.
good.
Oksana Bayul.
Yeah, she was just like, she was the one that we were like, fuck yeah, get some golds, and she did.
Oksana.
Yeah, she was a fucking good skater. Like, holy shit.
The glory days of figure skating before Disney on Ice ruined it for everybody.
Well, did Disney on Ice ruin things for you, Libra? That's the question.
Class action lawsuit.
Three of Pentacles. All right. I will say it. I mean, it's either A, it's time to go find a partner and go build something great with, because you know you need to. If you're in a partnership, or even for single Libras, they're battling two people, or they're thinking about another person, or somebody's come in. We're in retrogrades too. Ooh. Ooh, so there's a little love triangle thing going on right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, or just as a Libra, you're keeping it secret. Like, ooh, yeah, I'm, especially with Venus in the 12th, like, yeah, I'm kind of talking to my other ex while I'm in this, or da-da-da. There's some weird shit going on here, Libra. Oh, out of time. Look at that, the time, and that's your challenge. It's like, you don't have time to just keep sitting in that space. You either go build something and go build something great, or you choose who you're building something with and you don't stay in kind of all that stuff. But you got to make the right call here. You get the Queen of Wands. You got to get to the ultimate happiness. What makes you the most happy? That's your big question, Libra. I think that you're living like trying to protect, you know, your emotions and worrying about things that are other than actually like true love. I think that like Libras have always been about love and always been like, fuck you. If it doesn't work, it's not working. I'm not happy. But for some reason, it's almost like you're just like holding on to the security instead of the true happiness. And I think that that's part of your issue, is like you don't get the concept that every day that goes by is missing out. Ooh, yeah, vision reversed. Ooh, that's a rare card.
And yes, there's also Aquarius. People are going crazy in the chat. There's still Aquarius we have to do as well.
Oh, well, it's not.
It must not be.
Oh, wait, it's Aqua and Taurus, Aries, and there's no Taurus in here for some reason. I think because time is deeply connected with our destiny. Time is definitely deeply connected with where we're at. We feel like we're at it. I think that your vision of where you're at in your life and relationships and how it should be handled is based upon a vision that's unwarranted, and it's backwards. It's almost like, well, I need to be in this because I'm this old, or I need to be in this because of where I'm at with this period in time, or I have this, or da-da-da. That vision, though, that's giving you the excuse of where you're at, it has got to be relooked at, because it's a vision that actually creates like a whole part of your complete reality in many ways. And I think that this is a complete especially with Uranus in the 8th and with Mercury right now in your second. Like, this is re-looking at what do you really want in your life? And maybe that vision is going to change based off that. That love triangle, 3 of Pentacles, you got the Chariot reversed. Oh, wow. A lot of chariots rolling around lately. And the Chariot reversed, like you're too afraid to go and make a choice and go in the direction that you know you want to. You just keep feeling like you need more info. And then you're holding off on like, well, the vision is this, got to hold on to this vision and but the universe is trying to break this whole energy apart to the ultimate happiness and love. Why is that? Oh, wow. You pulled the Page of Cups, one of the best cups for the overall happiness. Like, you have so much joy and love and all this stuff waiting, happening for you. But I feel like that there is just something completely off and missing here that you keep feeling like that you can figure out. And it's mainly you're too afraid to emotionally deal with the truth of the emotional realm. You pulled the Sun card. Wow, you got to truly own yourself. Look, I've never pulled this card. Like, look at, she's just like, what happened to her or him? What happened? We're non-binary. What happened?
Does it say Kia at the top?
What?
What does it say at the top of it?
What do you mean? It says French fries. The sun?
And the circle and the square.
Oh, it's the Roman numerals.
Oh.
You don't know how to read
It looked
14?
like the word Kia. Like,
Or sorry, 19?
like the car or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm looking at a small screen over here.
got you.
I don't know how to read too good.
Let's see what your last card is here. Aquarius, I know. The rebel within you has got to come out. That's the true Libran soul for love. She or he has been suppressed by a vision that time, and you should be doing this at this time. And what's under that Chariot reversed again? It's a love triangle within yourself. It could be just you seeing a picture of your ex or seeing somebody down the street and being like, oh shit, something's got to be just arranged here differently, that it's not going exactly the way you want to. And there's definitely like holding it down just for the emotional security to save something, instead of it just being like, I'm doing this because I'm really happy and I'm enjoying and I'm in love. Your astro dice, Libra, is the first house, Pluto, Gemini. Wow, yeah, you got to look at the environment, and you got to communicate, and you got to get to the very truth, and you got to get deeper into the environment and get what you want. Because I feel like you understand what you want, but you're not willing to look at the facts and take the truth of the facts and then put it to your identity and be like, is this stimulating me enough? Is this bringing me what I really want? Pluto in the first house people have a very difficult time getting what they want, because they don't realize that they have to say what they want, ask for what they want, instead of like accept only what they don't want.
And it's stepping outside of ourselves as well, not getting caught up in our mind, not getting caught up in, wanting to look at our ex or wanting to think about our ex, because we don't necessarily want to do that, but yet we allow ourselves to kind of feed back into that and not kind of progressing forward. We're stuck in this whirlpool, just spinning around, that same thought process, that same emotional state, instead of actually putting an end to it, cutting the grips and maybe putting that in reverse, slamming it in reverse and getting the hell out of there. Whatever it takes to kind of, mobilize yourself again, mobilize your spirit and that essence of you. That's what you need to do, whatever it's going to take. You can't just sit back and wallow in the pity. You can't just sit back and wallow in what should have been in your mind, what you thought was going to be. But actually enjoy where you are. Actually enjoy this new, embarking on this new journey, stepping onto this world. I think that it's time that you shine and let yourself out there. Get yourself out into the world, so to speak.
Well, I just want to say one thing. I think reflections are okay of the past. Definitely. Because that's what gauges if you're in a better relationship or a worse one, right?
Of course.
But I think that you're right, like not to get kind of lost in the whole trap of an old ex and start like getting caught up into that whole feeling, opposed to just looking at it as like it's like looking at an old picture. Like, I was really good at baseball, but right now I would definitely suck. Maybe,
And believe me, I know that it is easier to say than it is to do that shit, because
I mean,
I still get caught in that whirlpool sometimes from time to time. Tell you that much.
No, I know. It's not easy. I mean, it's not easy, but I think
sucked back down into that shit.
it's okay to, I think, the past is just reflective. That's really all it is. So it's like looking at reflections and being like, is my present and with the future going reflecting the good parts of my past, or is it doing quite the opposite?